can't wait for the fourth dimension to arrive. I won't wait.
Good news, it's already here. That'd be a nice touch if the Evoland developers actually anticipated the future of gaming and, as the game progressed, took you there.
This is the future. The future is the past.
You unlock DeLorean. You unlock Flux Capacitor. Okay, again, I haven't played a lot of these games. I don't really know how these things play out. This, to me, looks acceptable as a current generation RPG type game.
Oh no. Oh no, you haven't seen any of the variations of Final Fantasy 13. There are not nearly enough QuickTime events in this game.
Are they up to 13?
There are 3 parts to 13.
Oh no.
Like, they've stopped just going, you know, linear 10, 12, 10, 11, 12, 13. Now it's like there's 2 10s, I believe there's 2 12s, and there's 3 13s.
I kind of stopped playing Mega Man's after they included X's and I couldn't really keep track of the sequence anymore. Is it the same thing?
Kinda, sorta. But I don't think it's a dog in it. There is a horse. You know, she was so sure that the crystal would be enough to save her. Now she's starting to have some doubts.
Mana Tree?
I'd like to think the Mana Tree actually just wandered the countryside with a really big sword, you know, protecting everything.
So it's an int.
So unfortunately, we have reached the stage of gaming where the graphical content has actually gone beyond our computer ability to handle it. So now we have loading screens.
Again, consistent with the actual progression of reality.
Yes. Oh, score.
Do they make you change discs at some point? Like, Steam opens your CD tray and you have to push it back in just to prove that you're doing the gesture right?
No.
You unlock Retard with Butterfly.
It's a very well-behaved butterfly.
It has a simple attack pattern.
And yet the kid can't figure it out. So we already got a sword upgrade at the very end of that last dungeon, which, you know, I'm sure everyone will love the little throwback of that sword. It's from Final Fantasy VII.
Finally, these cards come into fruition.
Yes, we have unlocked the card players, and now we can play cards. And honestly, I do want someone in the thread to point out the differences between the card games that we are seeing here, or the different Final Fantasy card games. Because it has been a while since I played 8, but I understood you throw a card, it has an attribute on each of the 4 sides. You just need the attribute to be higher than the one on the touching side.
I believe you, but if it doesn't go fish, I basically don't know how to play it. Or why you have piranha plants.
Like I said, they're based on the monsters we've been fighting, and we did get lucky enough to get our own card tossed in. You do have 5 random cards at the start. So all you really need to do is throw down something that's going to beat the side that it's touching, like so. My 5 beat his 3. But then you also want to do it in a way so you have strong numbers on its borders, so it's not as easily reconquered.
And you can't play it if it's less, or if it's a tie, you have to beat it to...
No, you can toss out ties if you want.
Okay.
You can, toss out a really strong blocker if you want. So my 3 was actually his lowest value, but he only had a 2 up there, so I was able to beat it, and now he has a 5 and an 8 that he would have to beat to take that card back.
Gotcha. So basically you want to beat his lowest number to conserve your higher ones.
Right. So now he'd have to beat that 7 to take that space.
And you can't skip turns. You're forced to play a card every turn.
Yes.
Does the opponent always go first?
I believe so, yes. I've got this one in the bag at this point. It's 7-3. So I beat the easy mode.
Wait, I was led to believe this to be a strip game. Did you unlock his pants by beating him?
Yes, but the graphics are just not high enough to show it yet.
Let's find some more unlocks. I gotta see it.
I'll send you a screenshot of the next update.
Bone mending. This is a service I provide from my Adobe trailer.
With the broken windows. And the house on the left is just, there's 2 of them. They're actually buried.
Don't build on quicksand.
So to get around those loading times, the shopkeeper did have a DVD player. And obviously a DVD player is much faster than the CD player we're currently using.
Wait, is this strictly unlocked to improve our loading times?
Yeah, absolutely. That's the only thing that item does. It gets rid of the loading screens.
We gotta get that thing fast.
Clearly, we're going to need a leveling montage for that.
You glorious bastard.
Now, this actually proved to be slightly more difficult than I thought it was. I actually downloaded the victory music from about 6 different Final Fantasy games, and all of them tend to be about 45 seconds long, and my initial cut of this was about 58 seconds. So I looked long and hard and managed to find this is from Final Fantasy 1, and it's the extended version of the victory song.
I'm glad you gave us this instead of just speeding up the video to match the song. I'm glad you found the right song.
I had an idea going into it.
And made turtle soup.
We did unlock a couple of achievements.
Do we get an extended cut video? I would like to see it second by second as it plays out.
Too bad.
Thank you. Warp pipe.
Yeah. Kind of surprised to find those guys. It's nice to actually have different backgrounds for the different areas as well.
So, at the end of the montage, we're rich?
We are quite rich.
Hey dog, I heard you like optical drives. So I can put an optical drive in your optical drive. So you can optical drive when you... Never mind.
Gliss rare card, which you have a random chance of using when you do a card battle.
And by rare, basically it's going to have higher numbers around the borders, so you have a better chance of winning when you play it, yeah? That's...
Correct.
The quality of card is based on high numbers. I think I understand the second game now, in addition to Go Fish.
So now we don't have loading screens.
Someone add propellers to an X-Wing.
We do have Molly's uncle here, who's our skyship captain.
They're not even trying to mess with his name, are they?
I do apologize. Someone did actually vote for Sid Meier for this guy's name. I wrote it down and could not find it while I was recording, so I did kind of panic. This is me, like, trying to do something interesting while I'm scrambling for my notes. So you guys get Sky Captain Sim.
Almost as good.
He shall be referred to as Sky Captain Sim. You must use his proper title.
Does he shriek at us? Does he have a dog?
If he does have a dog, I hope we get his card. Ooh, Black Citadel. That sounds intimidating. Okay, so before we can go to the Citadel, we need an amulet. The amulet's been broken into 2 pieces. Oh, we also need a bomb to get to the first piece.
A lot of steps to this getting on the airship thing.
Yeah. And we don't even have, like, we haven't even gotten to the point where we have a log, so you just gotta remember all this stuff.
Molly's taking her lollipop staff away. Goodbye.
You notice how everyone pushes us? We have no mass at all. The little child was able to push us.
Well, when we took that potion to get bigger, it didn't improve our density. We have our child's mass.
Oh. We feel lonely.
Basically, as a result of maintaining our original density, and only improving our volume, we have severe osteoporosis. Don't tell the cops, but I'll get you a bomb.
Ah, so I heard you want to buy a bomb. You want a bomb? I got a bomb. You gotta beat me in cards first, though.
It's at the bottom of the well. Go swim for it.
This is just flat out mean of the game. And it's not this game, they are clearly making a point of certain adventure games that have happened in the past where they just send you to talk to a bunch of different people.
The fetch quest would be tedious, but how can we make it longer?
And this is why you need the DVD player.
So now we have to kill the dragon to get the bomb to access the amulet to open our next path, so we're allowed to go into the airship.
Only half the amulet.
Oh dear. It turned out the bomb was inside you the whole time. Oh god, the bomb was inside you the whole time!
Ah, so you want a fuse for that bomb, huh?
Now you need a lighter? Ah, go see my neighbor.
My aunt lives in the woods, on the other sides of the Mind of Moria. Yeah, we're still not done this.
It's really disconcerting seeing that airship hovering there. Like, if it was a balloon, I could see it easier, but the fact that propellers are constantly spinning makes me think it's a helicarrier, and that Nick Fury's at the helm just waiting for orders to go fight the dragon.
Kind of one of the nitpicky things that I don't like. She actually mentioned when Molly mentioned when we try to leave town that we need to find her uncle. It'll be easy to see his house because he has an airship floating above it. You can only see it on this screen. Poof, we can still see his house, but there's no airship.
From behind, this guy looks, looks an awful lot like Kelvin in this current graphic level.
True, I hadn't seen that.
Oh, are you back? Good.
I have learned powerful new magic. yes, the child had the bombs all along. So now we have bombs, and now we have new magic, and now we have to get an amulet.
And at some point there's a dragon?